Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be working on a wearable muslin for an outfit that I want to work on later. I'm still in between sizes, so I want to see how this skirt that I'm going to work on will fit me right now, because I don't want to make clothes that's too far off from my original size, but I also don't want to make my original size either because clothes are fitting quite tight, just depending on the time of day. So I kind of wanted to see where this pattern will fit me and how I should move forward with my final outfit. And the reason I'm calling it a wearable muslin is because I don't know what alterations I'm going to do to the final one, but like in general, I doubt that I'll be making enough mistakes to call it a muslin because it is a fairly simple skirt. So let's get into the video. Okay, so this is the fabric I'll be using and the pattern that we're going to be using. It's McCall's 6978 and it's from the 1940s. And I was going to do the bias cut skirt, but I'm going to do this skirt because I realized that there's a flaw in the fabric that I think will hinder me from doing this properly to where the pattern matches. So let's get started. So all 4 pieces of the skirt are cut, and I did end up doing it on the bias. So a tip for when you have 4 pretty much identical pieces, you can mark the back side with either a pin, or in my case I use a little bit of washi tape, so that way you don't get the back and front confused while you're working on it. And this closes on the side seam. This skirt is the perfect beginner project if you don't sew often, or you've never sewn garments, or you want to get into sewing and sewing vintage garments. If you like the 1940s, this is the perfect skirt. There are only 4 seams, and then you get an opportunity to add a zipper. There's no gathering and no fancy techniques. It's so simple, but it gives you the perfect 1940s look. Plus it sews up quickly, so you could probably knock like 3 or 4 of these out in a week if you had other things to do and you were too busy to get a lot done. So I decided to go with this simple A-line skirt as a way to get some more practical clothing into my wardrobe, because I don't have a lot of space in my back seat when I'm traveling with the children to wear like 1950s full petticoat and things like that. So I needed a few more options. Also, my waist is still not back to its original size. I was a size 24 and now I'm at a 26 without a girdle or any kind of shapewear. So I wanted something simple, easy to wash, puts on quickly, and easy to dress up or down, or just very casual. And I think this skirt does that. And I also decided while making this, since it was so quick, that I'd probably make some sort of a 1940s capsule wardrobe for my daily wear. And I think I feel very comfortable, beautiful, and feminine with these simple lines. So that's what I plan on doing. And I definitely recommend any beginner or anyone really to put a couple of these in their wardrobe, because the fabric requirement is quite low. I think because I made this on the bias, it only needed about 3 yards, and that was of a 44-inch wide fabric, I think it was. But I made this again in a wool, which was a 60-inch wide fabric, and I only needed 2 yards, and I actually have a little bit of scrap left over. So I plan on trying to make a West kit with that if I have enough to do so. I'll likely have to line that because I don't have enough for facings. So on this skirt, I did some French seams, and you might hear baby in the background in this video. So I did French seams with this skirt just to not have to worry about having to serge, and I felt like it would give it more of a authentic look on the inside. Not that it matters at all since it's my skirt, but when I'm sewing quickly, I find it convenient to just stay at the sewing machine and do French seams instead of getting up and doing serging and all of that. So that's what I did with this project. And like you see, it's like a 5-minute video. It didn't take me very long to sew, and it's very repetitive. I did this in between some Christmas sewing, and I hope to do some Christmas filming possibly doing a couple vlogs, because I don't know that I have enough time to make like whole videos. And all of my Christmas sewing is quite simple, nothing fancy. But thank you guys so much again for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Serena_.